Hello friends, good morning to all of you and welcome to this new class and new chapter. So we are studied about the last class about Indian Constitution, and one of the features that we mentioned about the Indian Constitution is that we said Indian Constitution mentions that India will be a secular country. We follow secularism in our country. So that is one of the important policies that we have made for India, that India will be a secular country. Secular means the government does not support any religion. The people are left free to follow their own religion. If they want, they can become Hindu. If they want to become, they can become Muslim. If they want, they can become Christian, and so on. So government will not tell anyone, you don't change your religion. So if you want, you can become one member of one religion, and if he feels that this religion is not good, so if you want, he can join another religion, or then he has got freedom. And we said one has got the right to believe in any religion, and he can propagate, he can proclaim, or he can teach about his religion to others. There is freedom for that. But unfortunately, all this freedom is hindered now, we can say. Government is not letting the people to have their freedom of religion. So in a way, in our country has to be secular, and therefore government should not interfere with the religious activities. It should let the people decide what religion they want to believe or they want to belong, and so on. So suppose think that you are a Hindu person or a Muslim person and you are living in the USA, America. And America, the majority of the people are Christians. So you are a Hindu or a Muslim and you are living among these majority Christians. Majority people are Christians. And if you go there and they say this area belongs to Christians, so we don't want any other religion to come and settle here. We don't want any Hindu or Muslim to come and live among us. And if they say that, what will be your feeling? With a great desire you go there to live, and you see it is because of your religion you are not allowed to live there, you are not allowed to stay there. So it is really disappointing. So how will you react to that? What will you say? If you are chased out from a Christian area by the Christians, what will be your reaction? You will say, you come to my area and I will teach you. That is one way of reaction. That is called retaliation. I take revenge. They treated me like this, so I also will treat them like that. That is one way of dealing with it. Then you can also take the view that there should be justice for all. So another thing is that you can fight for it, that there should be justice. Just because I belong to one religion, I should be denied of a place to live there. That should not be there. So I can take the case, I can discuss with others, I can gather the public opinion and try to change the mindset of those people, so that there will be justice for all. There will be no revenge, but there will be peace, harmony. Everyone will be able to live together without any hidden agenda, without any personal motive. Everyone will have the common agenda to live in peace, to live in harmony, and so on. That is the beauty of secularism. People who belong to religion and different religions, they live together, they live happily without any prejudices, without any anger or selfish motive. So we should not think that I should try to bring more people to my religion, I should force them, I should convince them, and so on. Then we are going beyond the limit. So we should live freely. Those people, they want to let them belong to that religion, they want to change their religion, let them change. We should give freedom. But in India, unfortunately, such a kind of freedom is not there. If anyone trying to change his religion, then he is considered as a bringing dishonor to his own clan, his own religion, his own family, and so. So even the family members dare to kill that person, execute that person. You are a dishonor to my family, so you better die. So such a kind of killings are taking place in our country. A person who marries from another caste, from another religion, the family members think that this person is not worth living because he has brought disgrace to our family, so they kill. So they call it honor killing. In order to honor their clan, in order to honor their family, they kill the members. So that is such an unfortunate thing that is taking place in our country. In the name of religion, the name of clan, caste, and so on. So that is really unfortunate. In a secular country, such kind of things should not be there. Whether you belong to high caste or low caste, or one religion or another religion, you all should be able to live in harmony. We should love one another. We should respect one another. We must respect the views that they hold. Even if you know that what they are holding is completely wrong. But give them the freedom. They have the right to believe what they believe. So you don't need to confront them. You don't need to force them to believe what you believe. If they want, they can believe. It is up to them. But you don't need to force them. So if you look at the history in our country, we can see a lot of fight, lot of quarrels had taken place in the name of religion, lot of forced conversions were taken place, and so on. So all these should not have taken place in our country because our country is a secular country and the people have got full freedom to believe and practice what they like, what they believe. But unfortunately, people are not taking it in the right sense. They are all thinking for selfish motives. They are thinking only about their own religion, about their own caste, and so on, and trying to say others are not important. Mine is better. Mine is more important. That kind of attitude that they have, that is really bringing dishonor to our country, dishonor to the rules, the constitution that has been laid down by the fathers of our constitution. When they planned this one, they had a very noble idea in their minds, but in the course of time, people have misinterpreted it. People have taken the different direction, different diversions, and made it and explained it in their own personal way to benefit for them, benefit in a more suitable way for them, and in that way bringing others to discredit and so on. So when we look into the history of the world, not only in India, it is a situation all over the world. Everywhere people have got the same mentality that I am important, others are not important, and so on. We know what happened in Germany when Hitler was ruling. He did not like the people belonging to Jewish race. They said they are low race. Germans are high race. So he wanted to kill them away. So many thousands of them he killed, putting them in the gas chamber and so on, making them suffocate and kill them. So it happened because of their religion. And it is said that now Israel also is doing same thing. Israel people face the same problem, persecution by higher race, Nazis, and now it seems that they are also persecuting people, other religions, people belonging to Islam or Christianity, and so they are also doing same thing. It seems that is very unfortunate. Then in Saudi Arabia, if you see, we find there are very much restrictions are there. Saudi Arabia is a Muslim country, and people who are not Muslim, if they go there, they have no right to build a worship place. They cannot build a temple, they cannot build a church, and so on. They have no permission. Only Muslims have got the permission to build the places for worship and so on. And they cannot even gather in a public place forget about building church or temple. At least if they wanted to gather in a house and pray to their God, then even that is not allowed. The freedom is denied in the Saudi. So that is what we see. The different countries in the world, they are all becoming part of their religion, and they forget about others' religion. They are not ready to accept others' religion, and so that is a really a pathetic thing in the world. So we need to have that great attitude that I accept my religion, at the same time I allow others also to practice their own religion. So then there will be more harmony, more peace and development in the world, we can say. So members of one religion persecuting the another religion or trying to discredit other religion, that is creating a lot of problems in the world, a lot of fight, a lot of division, we can say. Insecurity is there. You do not know what time others are going to attack, because there is difference of opinion. There can be attack from anyone, there can be trouble from others and so on. So we must be always careful not to spread this kind of violence or hatred. Instead, people can live in peace, harmony, and so there will be more joy. Then let us see exactly what is secularism. So I already said in the beginning, secularism means government does not interfere or government does not side with any one religion in a country. So if the government is supporting one religion and not supporting another religion, and if that religion happen to be the majority member, then they will have a lot of power from the government, a lot of money from the government, and they will really misuse, they will grab all that is from the government, and the other religious groups which are small in number, they will not get anything. They will be always persecuted by the government. Government will say, you have broken that law, you have broken this law, you should be punished, you should be put into jail, and so on. So always a lot of trouble will be there for the minority communities, minority religious groups, while the majority group is with the government and the government support them always. So that happens sometimes. So as per the Constitution of India, we are not supposed to have any one religion which is supported by the state. Government is supposed to be neutral, and if the people want, they can form any religion. That should be the way. Otherwise, there will be a lot of, as I said, misuse of power will be there. We call it tyranny. So that is the abuse of power. If the government is supporting one group, naturally that group will become powerful, and they will have a lot of officers, they will have a lot of wealth, and so they will misuse it, and they will persecute the other small groups, and so on. So the Indian Constitution allows individuals to freedom to live by their religious beliefs. So we very clearly saw yesterday the right to religion. So Constitution says every citizen of India has got right to religion. That means he can believe whatever faith he wants, and he can propagate or proclaim whatever faith he believes in, and he should have the freedom to explain what he believes. The government does not have to go and explain this is the meaning of what you believe. So it is the duty of that person who believes to explain what is the meaning of my faith, what is the meaning of my religion, and so on. So the Constitution gives freedom to the individuals, to the citizens, to believe and to explain, and so on. And he can practice it without any giving any trouble to others. And in keeping the idea of freedom of religion to all, then India adopted a strategy of separating power of religion and the power of the state. So in order to make the government away from the religion, the constitution separated the religion and state. So the religion and state, they should be far away. They should not be working together. The religion has got its own leaders and they will decide for them. And the state has got the government, the prime minister and other ministers, they will do their work. So in order to keep them away, in order to keep the gap between the state and the religion, it is mentioned in the constitution that they should be separated. So that is mentioned in the Constitution of India, that they will not interfere each other. The religion will not try to interfere in the government's work, and the government will not try to interfere in the religion's work. Both are separate and they will be carrying out their own duties, their own responsibilities. That is what government is trying to do, so that we can really say our country is a democratic country, it's a secular country, and we can really experience religious freedom in our life, in our country. That way we will be able to show others and how we live together. People belonging to Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism and so on. So we have so many religions in our country and we all live together peacefully, helping each other, supporting each other without interfering in others' work and so on. So that brings a lot of harmony into our lives, and that will help us to live peacefully and bring development into our life. Otherwise we will be living in utter fear. We do not know what time others are going to attack. I have to be self-defensive. I have to prepare to protect myself, my party or my religion, my family and so on. Instead, if everyone is living together, then we can really say that we are really happy, we are living together. So that is one situation that the fathers of our constitution had in their mind when they were shaping this constitution of India, that India should not be a religious country, should not have any particular religion. Instead, leave it to the people to choose what religion that they want. Unfortunately, we know what is the present situation in our country. The minority groups are suppressed, their rights are denied, they are often accused of breaking the law and so on. So, lot of pressure is there, lot of persecution is there, and sometimes entire group is attacked by another majority groups and so on. So all this happened because the leaders are moving away from this points of secularism. If the leaders are also really secular, then they will not allow such kind of things to happen. They will be able to arrest the culprits. If anybody is becoming religious fanatics, thinking only about the religion, trying to destroy everyone else, then that action will be taken against them and they will be punished according to the law of the land. But if the government is supporting them, then they will just close their eyes and they will not take any case against them. They will not punish the culprits, and the minority groups, their rights are always violated and they continue to suffer under a government which is not secular. So let us hope that our country will improve and we will stand for secular values, respecting everyone, caring for everyone, supporting everyone, encouraging everyone, and live in peace together as a one family members. That is why we call it India unity in diversity as well. So if you try to remove all these different characters from our country, then we cannot say we are any longer have that unity in diversity. We are all trying to separate ourselves, so that should not happen in our country, in our society. So it is the responsibility of each one of us, every citizen of the country, to carry forward the great ideals of secularism formed by our fathers of constitution, that each one of us should take that decision in our life, that I will be a secular person. I will try to encourage everyone. I will support everyone. So when we have that attitude, then we'll be able to form that country into a secular country. So let us try and hope for that, and we hope one day our country, every person will be able to stand for the secular ideals and lead our country forward. So I wish all of you come forward and do a bit that is possible from your own place, from your own house, from your own society, to encourage secular values in your own society, in your own religion, in your own places, and so on. So we shall wind up for today, and we come back again in the next day, and we will see again furthermore about the importance of secularism, why we need to separate between religion and the state, what are the advantages, and so on. We shall see them in the next class. So thank you for listening. Have a nice time.